We're entering my garden now. As you can see, we still have snow from this past winter. I'm going to show you the area that we first created when we started the project from the Gifts from Irene. This is the pond. And we began with the waterfall, the overflow of the waterfall, which is over here. I didn't want a regular waterfall overflow. I wanted something that was very creative, and Paul and I came up with the concept of the rocks. And then you walk down this stairway, which is still covered with snow, but the steps are starting to show here. And you walk over to the waterfall, and you can see the pool that the water goes into. And then as you walk down this stretch, you begin to see that the first pool flows into a second pool, and the pool continues down and flows gently into the stream. Going back to the pathway, we can get our first glimpse of the Stonehenge area. And as we walk down the pathway, or continue our walk, we come to this area where these two stones greet you. There's a stairway, then you walk up, there's two steps, and that goes into a landing. And just look at these gorgeous stones, how they glisten in the sunlight. These are gorgeous stones. And we can look back at the stream. And as we turn around, we get our first glimpse of this Stonehenge area. We can see the fire pit that was created in the center. The dimensions are 100 feet from one end to the other. And as we look around, we can see the second arch. There's an actual word for it. I don't have it right now. Trilithon or something that means stones that are placed on top of each other. This is going to be an area where we're going to create eventually a pizza oven. And as we look around, we see the rest of the Stonehenge area. It's getting to be known as Tonehenge, but I love Stonehenge. And then if you were to go through this arch right here, you would end up in what is going to be my neon gallery, and there will be artworks on this little shed here. It's been electrified. Turning around again, we look back at this fabulous creation. And as we go through it again, we go into and we walk through it. And we can see this U has been placed here. It's usually a symbol that's placed in the garden. And look at this magnificent structure that he created. And eventually I'm going to photograph it when the grass grows. and we go through this structure, come out, you can see the rest of the garden, and it's taking us back to where we began our little tour, but looking at things the other way. And again, the overflow, and ending up with the pond. I hope you enjoyed this little tour.